Going on, guys? Today we are driving for dollars. Figured I'd make a video today to show you guys the process when we drive for dollars. As you can see, I have my lovely fiance with me and my boy in the back seat. And we're just out here just driving, finding vacant houses. On this video, we're gonna be discussing, just gonna be showing you my process, how I drive for dollars. I know a lot of folks who drive for dollars, what they'll do is get in their car. Look, this is for sale too. That's nice. Yeah. It's like that one was just done. I know a lot of folks will just, they'll hop in their car and just, just get out there and just randomly just drive around looking for random vacant houses. My process is a lot different. My process saves a lot of time and a lot of money, a lot of gas money. So I'm going to be pretty much showing you guys how I do this on this video. All right. So right now I have a map that's showing me where all of my properties are, and I think our next property is actually here. Let me see. 9505. You see 9505? Did we pass it? Look at that one. 9517, 9511. That's 9505 right there. That's 9505. That looks like a clean house. This is a yeah. So this person here, we'll send them a letter. All right. So just so you guys know, before I go any further, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. There's lots of valuable information on my YouTube, so I would really hate for you guys to miss out on any of the great information I'm giving out. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm just pinpointing. I am pinpointing houses that are absentee owners. Okay, and what I'm doing. Oh, look, this one's actually owner. How did this one end up on the list? This one's owner occupied. So what I'm doing is, instead of randomly just driving around, I'm actually driving to actual addresses that I know have a high possibility of actually being vacant houses. Ultimately, the way the process works is, before you start driving, you want to have a list of absentee owners. You take that list of absentee owners and you pop it into a route planner and you drive the route. So you create a route to drive using the route planner, and you put all your properties into the planner and you drive that route. So that way, now, instead of you just randomly driving around, you're driving to houses that you know are at least owned by somebody who doesn't live in the house. And what you're doing now is just verifying whether or not those houses are vacant. Now, this process is really, really good for two reasons. Okay, for one, now when you send out your letters to these vacant houses, you know for a fact they're vacant. So now you don't have all these letters that you're sending out to maybe homeowners who have tenants in their property who are never gonna call you because their house isn't vacant. They're probably gonna feel offended that you even sent them a picture of their home. Which I'm gonna get into as well, how to send them a picture of their home, so that way it catches their eye when they see the mail piece. So yeah, it's just better when the homeowner receives a postcard from you where the message actually matches what their house, like the house, So if the house is vacant, if you're gonna send out a vacant postcard to a list of 1,000 absentee owners, and let's say only 500 of them are actually vacant, the other 500 are going to look at your card and throw it in the garbage and say, wow, my house isn't vacant, I've got tenants in it. So that's one thing. The other thing, the second very good thing about this is, when you are able to verify whether or not houses are vacant, what that actually allows you to do is, when you do find the tenant owned, tenant occupied properties, you're actually able to send them a postcard that is meant for landlords, because now you know they're a landlord. You verified that. You drove to the property and you've seen that there's somebody living in the property, and you also know that it's not the owner, because you're driving a list of absentee owner properties. So essentially, what you can do is you can send the owner of the tenant occupied property a letter, a bad tenant letter, or a tired of being a landlord letter. So now you're sending them a message that resonates with them, because maybe the owner of that home who has tenants in it, maybe those tenants haven't been paying them rent for the past eight months, or for the past month. Maybe the tenants they have in the property give them a hard time. Maybe they're tired of being a landlord. So that's the really good thing about this, guys. You can send a message to the owner that resonates with their situation, and all you had to do was verify whether or not the property was occupied or vacant. So this one's occupied here at 1008. So that property's occupied. So me knowing that this property's occupied, I'm gonna send them a bad tenant letter. So now I'm sending them a letter that is gonna catch their eye. All right. The other thing I want to mention as to how I'm sending these guys, these owners letters, I'm doing it practically immediately, guys. As we're finding properties and we're driving around and we're driving our list, we're actually sending like the letters immediately, and we do this through an app. And I'm just gonna pull over real quickly because I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys this real fast. I'm just gonna pull over for a second. Okay, so there's an app that we're using. All right, and this actually the home that we just passed by now. That has tenants in it. This house is absentee. It has an absentee homeowner. The house is being rented out with tenants, and so now that I know that, I'm going to utilize this app, right? And this app right here it allows me to send mail to this address. So by the way, the app is called Deal Machine. If you want the app, there's a link in the description underneath the video. Just click on that link, and you can get the app. And it's they have a free trial, and so it's really awesome. So just click on the link in the video, on the bottom of the video, and then you'll be able to get that app. Okay, so utilize this app. It's all about a process. The way that you save time, the way that you save money is by having a strong process. So this process is strong and it works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a bad tenant letter. Okay, this app is really cool because you can have different types of letters in here that you can create and put in here, so you can have different messages. So anytime you are searching around for your houses and you see, hey, maybe this house is vacant, you can send them a vacant specific letter. If this house, like the one that we've seen, has tenants in it, we're gonna send them a tired of being a landlord letter. So we're gonna update that here. We're gonna put that here, and we're gonna put them on repeated mail. This app will repeat that every single 21 days, every single 30 days. It'll actually send them the same letter over and over. So now you have consistency and you have repetition and follow-up automatically built in here. So it's a really awesome system. So we're gonna send them a tired of being a landlord letter. I'm just gonna show you what that looks like on my phone here. See that? Tired of being a landlord. All right, so they're gonna get this. So this is really it, guys. We just drive around. We have a list of houses that we know are not owner occupied, and we're just driving them. We just drive them and we verify whether or not the houses are vacant, so we can send them a vacant home letter, and we're gonna verify whether or not the house is our absentee owned. So I'm sorry, our tenant occupied, so that way we can send them a letter, a tired of being a landlord letter, in case they just are tired of being a landlord and want to sell. So this is really, really, really clutch, guys. The other thing that I like about this, that we really enjoy about driving for dollars, and I'm sure you'd probably agree that there's value here. You know, you meet people. People are out and about all the time. People are out and about all the time. Always be marketing is the key to any successful business. And the beautiful thing about driving for dollars in general is that as you're driving around, if people are out, you get to meet people, right? Who's just out and about that you can talk to. And the beautiful thing about that is you can let them know what you do. In here, we've got some business cards in here. So that way when we see somebody, maybe they're sitting out in front of their home, we just flag them down, just let them know what we do, who we are, why we're in the neighborhood, and what we're doing in the neighborhood. in case they may know somebody who want to sell, or in case they may want to sell in the future, they have our information and know who we are. The other good thing that you want to implement when you're driving for dollars is get car magnets. Right now we have 2 car magnets, one on each side of the vehicle. So as we're driving through these neighborhoods and people are looking at us, they're not looking at us crazy, because they understand that they already know what we do. We buy houses. This is why we're driving through the neighborhood. So now when we do flag them and we talk to them, they already know why we're doing that, and their walls are down. Okay, so it's just a lot. It just makes it a ton easier to talk to people. And this guy was staring at the car. I'm sure he was probably reading the sign just now. It makes it really, really easy to talk to people. And the other thing that we have as well are our brochures. Okay, so when we talk to people, we give them a business card and we give them brochures. Okay, so this is our brochure here. All right, I'm just going to show it to you here. This is our brochure. All right, so this is what we give to people when we talk to them. All right, this is all about marketing. So as you can see, with our process, we're killing like 3 to 4 birds with the same stone. So I think this is 4050. Let's see here. Yep, this is 4050. So we're gonna grab this property. So here's the app, guys. Take a look at what I'm doing. I pretty much pinpointed the address on the map in the app. And so the app pulls up the property owner's information. As you can see here, the owner, this property is absentee owned. And so now that I have the information, what I'm gonna do is, this house is vacant, so I'm actually gonna take a picture of it. Okay, and we're just gonna take a quick photo of the vacant home. As you can see here, here's a photo of the house. All right, and we're just gonna take this photo, and I'm gonna put them on a campaign, on a vacant home campaign. Okay, we have a campaign for that, and we're going to send them the mail. The other cool thing about this app, guys, is you can actually skip trace with this. So if you wanted to collect maybe like phone numbers or emails and cold call them, you could do that as well utilizing this app. It's really cool. Here's our mail piece here with the picture of the owner's house. All right, and we're literally, all we got to do is push a button, start campaign. Okay, campaign has been started. Campaign has been started. Very, very, very easy process, and this is literally all we're doing for every single house. And because we know where the houses are, we're saving so much time, just not randomly driving around, because we know where they are. We're saving so much time, and we're saving gas money. Imagine how much gas you're spending driving around randomly. You're probably only finding 5 homes in a matter of an hour, or in a matter of a whole drive. Maybe if you drive for like an hour or 2 and you only find 5 properties, we're doing a whole list of 25 homes in literally about an hour and a half. 25 homes. And so in 3 hours you can get 100 homes. And you know, they say that for every 200 homes, for every 200 properties that you contact drive for dollars, you get a deal. So as you can see, this is definitely, it's much easier to hit that number when you have a system like this in place. And I'm just going to show you guys, look, these are all the houses, all the letters, those are all the houses that are mapped out on my route planner right now. So we know exactly where we're going, and as we're driving through the neighborhoods, we're still looking out for other homes that may not be on the list, and so that way we're not missing a beat. The other thing that that I want to mention again is that it's very, very, very important to talk to people, guys. Talk to people that are in the neighborhoods. Let them know who you are. Let them know what you do. Okay, they may refer you to somebody, so you have to take advantage of this. Have to take advantage of this. It's crucial, very crucial. Probably that one right there. Yeah, that's the one. So that's 1354 Lake Asher. So this one here, there's a car in the driveway. The lights are on. Trash is there. It's got a lot of personal things in the front yard. So that house most likely isn't vacant, but the house next to it though, look at that. That thing looks like it's, hold on, can you see through the window? It looks like it's vacant. That thing looks vacant. Like, it's got vines all on the side. Somebody might have just bought it because the grass is cut. Yeah. So somebody might have just bought that one. So look at that. Again, we're looking at a different house. We're looking for a different house. And there we go. And so the house that we came here for is tenant owned. So we're gonna verify. Yep, it's an absentee owner, and there's a tenant living in the property. So we're gonna send them a bad tenant letter, or tired of being a landlord letter. All right, we're gonna send that over to them. Check. Start mailers. Check. And this person, hold on, let me see something. 1358 Lake. So the owner of this house actually live on the street. The owner of this house lives at 1358. The house is 1354. Oh, wow. They live next door. So the owner actually lives next door. That's funny. So that's cool. But the house next door to that one that we're looking at now, 1350. This one here is absentee owned, and supposedly this person lives at the property, but they're an absentee owner. So their mailing address matches the property. With these, obviously, that's not true. Obviously, the owner of the property doesn't live here because they're absentee owner, and this property is in pretty bad shape, guys. It needs work, and I'll include the picture of this property. I'll include a picture of this property as well, so you guys can see it. So they have matching addresses. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip trace it, right? So they've got something called a enhanced search. So it's just kind of like a skip trace in the app. So we're gonna skip trace to see if anything comes back. If nothing comes back on the app, what I'll do is I'll just do a premium skip trace. I'll pay $10 for an even better skip trace to see if I can find anything. But look at this. This came back with 3 phone numbers, 2 emails, and 4 addresses. So now we have other addresses we can send the letter to. So we're gonna set that up. We're gonna send the letter to all the other addresses except for this one. So let's add those in here. Let's see. So we're gonna send to this one. Let's see. We're gonna send to this one. We're gonna send to every single address because we want to find this owner. Perfect. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add this to our vacant home campaign, and it's gonna send out letters to every single address that we have checked off here, okay, that we got from the enhanced search. We're gonna start the campaign on this one, and it's asking us to approve all the addresses. Do we want to send it to all the addresses? Yes, we do. Okay. And that's it, done. So now here's another house on the list. Okay, there's another house on the list, guys. It's really that easy. It's a very simple process. It's not difficult at all. So now that's another one done. So we're gonna move on toward the next house on our list. So let's go find the next house on our list. We're gonna pull up our route planner again, and we're going to the next letter. Oh, by the way, the route planner that I'm using is MapQuest. MapQuest has a route planner, so you can just Google search MapQuest route planner, and it'll take you right to the website where you can pop in all of your addresses. You can only do a maximum, it goes A to Z, so there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so you can only do a maximum of 26 properties on each route, and you can do multiple routes, but you can only do 26 at a time. So right now we have 26 properties in here to start with, and then once we finish this route, we're gonna utilize our next route and do 26 more for a total of 52 houses. So if you guys really enjoyed the information on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Don't miss out on good content because you're not subscribed. I want everybody to have the information and the knowledge that I have. So subscribe to my podcast so I can continue to give you guys great information. Oh, look, this is a gated community. This one's in a gated community, so we won't be able to get into here. That's another thing, guys. Sometimes you'll have properties in gated communities. You can't get into them. Oh well, you know, move forward. Just you know, subscribe to the podcast. Don't miss out on any great information because you're not subscribed. Leave comments, okay? Leave comments in the comment section if you have questions so I can answer them for you. I'd love to, and just in case if anybody else has a similar questions as you do, they can get their questions answered as well. So that's about it for this video, guys. We're gonna be signing off here, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.